Okay, I'm in my Gene Belcher costume. I just kind of messed up my hair a little bit because he's got like short kind of crazy hair. Yellow shirt, shorts, a little red shoes and socks. Brittany should be here anytime. I kind of wanted to be in costume. You guys, Cody shaved his face and it looks super weird. So let's go see. I just Mike's not ready yet, so I won't show you him, but there's 2 Belcher kids ready, and we're just waiting for Mom to get here. Alright, so here's the food. Got my charcuterie board. Cut out these into moons and these into little pumpkins. Those are just triangles. Cody's kimchi deviled eggs. I make bread. Artichoke dip. French onion soup. Or French onion dip. Wings. I tried to do this brain thing, and you can kind of see here, but the Pillsbury ones weren't rolled. It was just like a solid thing. And then sliders. And then this.
If only you guys could smell.
I wish we'd had So anyway, we saw it on Facebook, and it was a crock-pot apple cider. So it was like, we chopped up roughly 4 things of apples. I took the cores and stuff out. 4 mandarin oranges.
We did 6.
Oh, 6 mandarin oranges. It was like 8 apples, 6 oranges. You take the peels off and then separate them. 2 sticks of cinnamon. 8 cups of water. And some cloves. We didn't have any allspice or anything else. So, oh, and half a cup of brown sugar. Yeah.
The molasses.
And then it was on low for 6.5 hours.
And we're gonna warm it up.
And Cody just like took all the chunks out, strained it through a sieve. So now it's just cider. My hair looks wild. I don't. He's in a dress. Brittany just got here. She's changing. Yeah. So my sliders are 40 seconds from coming out, so I'm gonna grab those and then we'll eat. It's getting kind of warm in here, so we might turn on some fans.
Yeah,
we've had the oven on all day, but we're having fun. So Cody and Brittany are trying the crock-pot apple cider that we made. What do you guys think?
Incredible. I would buy this.
So good. And it only took, what, 6 hours? 6.5.
in a crock pot.
Yeah, and then we sieved it, and it's so delicious.
Yeah, apples, oranges, peeled oranges, and then...
I'll try to find the recipe and, like, either put it, like... Because I found it on Facebook, so I have, like, a screenshot I could put up. But I'm glad you guys enjoy it, because, like, we're kind of proud of it.
Good, you can taste the apples and the orange on the end there.
Yeah.
It's like a hint of orange.
And then we put the orange peels down the garbage disposal, and it smelled so good. It was awesome. Oh, yeah. Cody's face still looks weird, guys.
What did I do?
Oh, yeah. I'm just still getting used to you not having face.
It's gonna be a change for everyone.
Hi! Oh, I realize it's very dark. I don't know if I'm gonna get good lighting here. Maybe I shouldn't be filming like this. Hold on. There we go. Hi, good morning! Oh, I should probably pause my show. I'm a mess. Luckily, right now in the show, it's only a metronome. I've been watching the show Evil on Netflix. I can only watch like 1 or 2 episodes before I have to turn it off. I can't, like, it's too intense for me. Cody and I have also been watching Yellowstone together. We like just started it. We're on I think we just started season 3 last night. We ended season 2. But it's a show that we sit down and we watch every night together, and it's so nice. But it's also really intense, so we can only watch a couple episodes because, listen, I get very attached to TV characters. So last night I was sitting here yelling at the TV. I'm like, don't touch Tate, leave him alone, things like that. And then like Grace and Frankie. I was watching, I would come home and like before Cody got home, I would watch like 2 or 3 episodes of Grace and Frankie. And it just so happened that I watched the finale on the Saturday after I got let go from my job, and I was an absolute mess. I would have been a mess anyway, but my emotions were heightened. So I was just an absolute mess those last like 2 episodes. So I wanted to kind of just like get on and talk to you guys. We had such a good weekend. I didn't film hardly anything, but I'm sure you guys will see our costumes. We kind of just sat around and played games. We played Jackbox, poker, we played board games, we watched movies. We're just, we're in a different time in our life, and I don't drink anymore because I know I have a problem with consumption. Like, if I start drinking, I'm gonna keep drinking, and that's not where I want to be anymore. So I've kind of changed that, and that has not forced everyone else to change, but like Brittany doesn't drink that much anyway, and so she's perfectly happy coming over and popping an edible and just hanging out. So we're a lot calmer than we used to be. There's not as many crazy stories and antics, and that's totally fine with me. This is my hair fresh out of the shower. I've literally done nothing to it. I just took my towel off and it's air drying a little bit. So I do have some natural like wave in my hair. I need to brush it out though. But I was cleaning up and I saw the camera and I was like, oh, I should get on and talk to them. So I'm heading into my 3rd week of unemployment now. I don't have anything like on the books this week, but as far as I know from last week, on Friday I checked up on 2 of them. Thursday I got an email about 1 that I'm still in the running. Like, I'm moving on to the 2nd step. For one of them it'll be the 3rd step, but there's so there's 3 jobs that I'm like currently in the running for, and then I'll hop on Indeed this morning and check some stuff out. I try to like at least get up and do like an hour or 2 hours of like searching things online or seeing if there's like some tests I can take to like figure out what my skills are so that I can present that to employers. Indeed has a lot of tools like that. What do you guys use? I have found Indeed to be the most responsive, the easiest to navigate, and the easiest to apply and like show your skills to people. Oh, the communication on there is really good too. And when I was hiring people, well, I must turn the camera slightly. When I was hiring people, we used Indeed a lot too, because it was, again, easy to navigate. The communication was clear, and then you could get a hold of people. So I really like that one. Not a sponsor. But I also use, shit, sorry guys. I also use WorkSource Washington, because where I live, I'm in the state capital. So there's a ton of state offices around here. So I'm also probably gonna dive into those this week. I wanted to stay private sector, but it doesn't hurt to get in with the state. It's good benefits, longevity, things like that, and like you can move up and stuff. But I just don't know if like a full-on office type setting is right for me. We saw that it wasn't very good for me at the place that I was at for a few weeks. So I think staying private sector is going to be more my wheelhouse, more where I feel more comfortable. But maybe getting out of my comfort zone is what I need to do. I don't know. Cody and I talked about it a little bit this morning, and he was like, maybe this is the time where you figure out what you want to do. Because we've been encouraging Brittany. Brittany is having, her company is very understaffed and she's so overworked and has been for years. And it's getting to a point where I'm worried about it, like, affecting her health. And she knows this. This is not something her and I haven't talked face to face about. So I'm not like airing her business, but we've been encouraging her to figure out what she wants to do and like maybe go back to school or something. So maybe I need to take my own goddamn advice. Maybe I should finish out my accounting degree. I really love accounting. I really do. Slut for spreadsheets over here. Like, honestly, our home bills are in spreadsheets. Like, I built us a Google sheet document so that I could keep track of everything, and Cody can grab it if he wants to look at it, and so that it's a fully open book, you know. Just this love for spreadsheets. I still keep a check register of my debit account. Like, I don't use checks, but I keep a check register. Cody's one of those people that's just like, yeah, I've got money in there and I'm pretty sure nothing's coming out. Yeah, we're fine. And I'm like, no, I need to know the penny. So that's why I'm in charge of our finances, because I am very meticulous about it. I did get my final paycheck from my other job, and my unemployment starts this week, so I should start getting money coming in weekly until I can find something. But I'm scared about the financial part. I think we should just like talk and be honest. I think you guys know that that's who I am, but I'm nervous about the financial part because we did move here and I spent my entire savings. We had like $300 left in our savings account after we moved, and as soon as I got let go, I was like, okay, how are we gonna do this? And then I think Cody got paid like, oh no, we each got paid on the day that I got let go. He got paid like the day before and I got paid the day I got let go. So I had a full paycheck and he had his full paycheck, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put some of this in the savings. So we had the savings, like at least, what was it, like at least half rent was in savings. And then I was like, okay, here's what we can do with the rest of these. We got to pay these bills and these bills. And so I've been going through and, oh gosh, sorry. I've been going through and paying the bills first and then being like, okay, what can we afford for groceries? And like, can we do anything else? And like, my mom took us for dinner last week, so that was one night we didn't have to buy dinner. But I had already set aside like $200 for the party for like decorations and food. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to pare that down. So I pared down my food budget, and you guys can see I just did like just a few things, charcuterie, and it wasn't cheap, but I tried to keep the cost down as best I could. So, but we all had fun and everyone ate tons of food. Like, we have some of the charcuterie stuff left over. No one ate the dessert and it sat out, so we had to get rid of that. Oh, we drank all of the apple cider. It was so good, you guys. We're gonna make that during Vlogmas because you guys need to try this. Again, I'll put the recipe down here, but we'll do a recipe video during Vlogmas about this cider because it's so good. So good. So, anyway, I should probably go brush my hair out and, yeah, I'm gonna cruise the job sites, and then sounds like my washing machine is done, so I can do another little laundry. I try to keep busy while I'm home. I try not to just sit on the couch and doom scroll or just sit and watch TV. I did download a couple more video games. Been playing a little bit of video games, but like, it seems like it's not when Cody's gone. If he wants to play video game, I'll be like, okay, I'll go play one too. And so it gives me the excuse to get in there and not be in there during the day. If I let myself just sit here and rot, my brain's gonna rot. My mental health will go to shit. So I just try to keep going. I know myself. I'm 43 years old. I've been dealing with this a long time. You guys have seen me dealing with it for the last 7 years. And like, I'm getting a little like teary-eyed now because it's hard. It's hard to regulate your own mental health. And I wish we didn't have to, but we do. A lot of us do. I know a lot of you do. We talk about this, like, not a lot, but we talk about it. And mental health is so hard. And like, I'm not happy to be here. I'm not happy to not have a job, but I'm happy that I have a place to be. And I'm happy that we have food in our pantry and a warm place to live, and our cats are fed and well taken care of, and we're happy and fed and well taken care of. You know what I mean? I'm very thankful that we have help if we need it. So, I don't know. I didn't want to get sad today. I was like, yeah, I'm happy. Woo, woo, woo. But that's the roller coaster of mental health in itself. Guys, we gotta take care of ourselves. And like Cody talked to me. Oh, you guys can see my next project. I'll explain that in a second because I'm really excited about it. But we gotta take care of ourselves. And Cody was talking to me this morning and he was like, you know what, honey? Maybe this is the mental reset that you needed, and maybe you won't want to not go to work all the time. Because I was getting to the point where I was like, oh, I don't want to do this, but I know I have to. Because I think I was just getting burnt out. I went straight from one job to the other, and I've been doing this consistently for, oh God, I got my first job at 15. So I've been doing this for, oh God, almost 30 years. 28 years of my life I've consistently had a job, even if it was just like over the summer I would babysit and then I would go to school and I had like work study at school, and so it was like I worked my whole life, and maybe I was getting mentally burnt out, and I don't know. I'm calming myself right now so that we can talk about good stuff, because we don't need to talk about this. But anyway, Cody's like, maybe this is the break you need, and you're going to go to work and you're going to be totally refreshed and your brain will be fresh and you're just going to take off. This is like your second wind of your life. And I was like, you know what? I am in my midlife, right? Like, let's be honest, 86? If I can make it to 86, that'll be great. But maybe he's right. Anyway, so I moved the bedroom around on Friday. And did I show you guys that? I don't know if I did. Okay, let me take you in there. It's pretty clean now. Like, not as clean as it was Friday, but... So, our bed used to be straight ahead. The foot of the bed you could see right here. But we needed access to the baseboard heat over here. So I moved the bed this way. So now I sleep on that side and Cody sleeps here. But now we have all of this empty wall space because the TV's over here. I don't know if I showed you guys that I did this. I moved the dresser into the closet. I think it looks like really cool. I may have showed you guys this already. So anyway, that's what our bedroom looks like now. So I got this giant poster frame. And you guys know how I have, let me just go over here for a few. You know how I have a postcard collection? So I thought what I would do is I would go through our travel photos, find some of Cody and I, find some of my family, and these postcards, and match up places I've been with the postcard and kind of put them in this like travel poster collage. Is that weird? I think it's kind of cool. We'll see what it looks like. If not, maybe it'll just be all of my postcards displayed, and that'll be fun too. So I'm gonna work on that this week. I'm not gonna push myself to like get it done today, but I have a project besides looking for a job, obviously. So I'm gonna go now. I did not plan to talk to you for like 14 minutes. I literally planned to get on here and be like, hey guys, that party was fun. We had such a good time. And Mike's new name is Mina. He combined Mike and Tina and now he wants to be Mina. It's a joke. He doesn't actually, but we had a good time. And I'm sorry that our Bob couldn't show up. I don't know if I told you guys he had a family emergency. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I'm sure there's more to this vlog after this, so. Hey guys, so pardon my looks. I don't get dressed much these days. And this poor strawberry shortcake, sure, it has an avocado stain on it, so it is what it is. Yesterday, I was going through my postcards and I found some really cool ones that I wanted to like show you guys. So most of my postcards I've bought on my travels, and what I did yesterday is I sort of like separated them. I separated them into animals and then by state. Like I have some from Texas and Oklahoma, but I have a lot from like North Dakota, and Iowa, because I've spent a lot of time there as a kid and into adulthood. So there's a whole mess of them for Mount Rushmore. Like, and Wall Drug. So, ooh, and the Pioneer Auto Museum, which was actually really cool. So anyway, I've got all these postcards, right? And I was gonna do a postcard project, which I think I told you guys about earlier in this video. But there was a couple things I wanted to show you guys. So first one is this one showing Point of Discovery, the overlook at Pikes Peak in McGregor, Iowa, right? This postcard is written to me, and it's from my grandma that lived in Iowa. And it's postmarked October 13th, 1994. So it was just really special to, like, she tells me that she went to this place with 3 other ladies and she wanted to send me a postcard, and she wishes that we lived closer. So that's really cute, right? And then I found in my postcard collection, it's not the same postcard, but it's of the same place, like a different time of year, which I thought was so funny. So anyway, what I really wanted to show you guys, this one's personal, so I'll keep that one for last, but what I did is I got a bunch of postcards from an antique store that I just thought were cool, had stuff on them. That one doesn't have any kind of date or anything. This one just has a bunch of writing on it, and let's see where it's from. Oh, it's from Pompeii, that's right. I read the back a little bit. They're in Italy. I don't quite understand everything they're talking about because it's a personal postcard, but they do talk about getting together for coffee later, but there's no date on this. Let me see if the postcard has a date on it. It does not. So there's no date on this one, but I thought it was cool. It's got like a little personal message on the back. So these 4 postcards are all these 3 are all to the same family that live in Deer Island, Oregon. This one is postmarked June 1976. They talk about how they're on vacation, and so are the other people that they're sending the postcard to. So it's got like a bunch of Alaska stuff on it. And then this one is postmarked May 17th, 1957. And here is one from Scandinavia. Oh, Indiana. just lost the outside of a recap and sure made a noise. Ah, that was a tire. Okay. And then it's signed Mom. And it's this farmer feeding 2 cows. Again, 1957. This is not my oldest one, but this is from 1953, sent from Iowa to that family in Deer Island. And let's see, what is this? The Wash Machine Center of the World in Newton, Iowa. Well, how's everything going along? We are going to start home Tuesday. Expect we will get there sometime Saturday. We aren't going to hurry this time. We were too worn out. So it's just, I don't know. These are so cool and I wanted to show them to you guys. Okay, so I have a few more. This one is airmail from Canada. Oh, this is also to the family in Deer Island. This one was sent to, oh, how did I miss all these Deer Island ones? I'm just slow, I guess. It is The Spouting Horn is a Sight to be Remembered at Depot Bay. I've been to this, which I thought was cool. And then this postcard is to a nutrition office at the Kodak Company. Sent on 9/20/69 from Germany. We're on our way to Munich right now. Germany is beautiful, food is delicious, and people are friendly. I'm having fun, but miss home. See you in 2 weeks. And again, that's September of 1969. This one just says July 5th, but it is from a hotel that's in Long Beach, where I go all the time. You guys have seen plenty of vlogs at Long Beach. And then this is my oldest postcard. So this is stamped in Vancouver, January 18th, 1923. And it's to someone in California. And I thought this was so funny because it says, phone number is Doug252HR. I made a mistake, write return, Gladys. And it is, I believe it doesn't say what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Old Faithful. So these are just like, of course I don't know these people, but those are like histories and memories for someone. And I don't know, I think they're cool. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys that. I love nostalgia and antique things and crap like that. My other project for the day is to maybe start going through my Christmas stuff. I have like 6 or 7 totes. When I moved, Roger gave me like 3 or 4 totes. I had 3 or 4 totes. So I have a lot. I just need to go through them. So I want to get that done. It's November 1st, so it's officially like Christmassy season. I got up this morning and I went to make myself some coffee, and I bought myself, I usually drink cold coffee, right? But I'm home and I figure I can like drink warm coffee if I want to. The reason I drink cold coffee is because I was driving so much and I don't like drinking hot things while I'm driving. I just prefer cold. Anyway, I made myself a small pot of coffee because I got this tiny little 4 or 5 cup little brew pot, right? It's perfect for, oh, I left my coffee cup out there, but it's perfect for my Ursula cup that I have. The whole pot fits in there. That's what I drink. Anyway, I got distracted. So I'm bebopping around while my coffee's brewing, and I was like, oh, I should look for something to eat. So I open up the freezer and it's a mess. I can't distinguish what is what, where is where, who is who. And then I look in the fridge and the fridge is the same way. I'm like, oh, I just want coffee. So I grab my creamer out and I put it on the counter and I rearrange the freezer and the fridge. And I pulled out some chicken that looked like it was getting freezer burnt. So I put that in some water to boil. And then I was like, oh, there's so many freaking dishes. So then I had to do the dishes. And then the towel was dirty, so I had to go do the laundry. An hour later, I got my coffee. ADHD life. Hey, we're vlogging today. See, I gotta hold it over here. I think we talked yesterday that I had left the house for the first time in a week on Thursday. I just don't do that very often anymore, and I don't change my clothes. Like, I wear the same pajamas for like 2 days. It's terrible. So I've decided that this coming week I'm gonna force myself to get up and get dressed and do something every day. Not necessarily leave the house, but like I've been keeping up on the cleaning and stuff, but like force myself to actually like do one project per day or something. I don't know. I'm gonna drive myself crazy if I sit in that apartment for too long. So far it's not that bad. I'm only like I just finished week 3. And Brittany was with me the first week, so that felt like vacation. So it's really only been 2 weeks. So it's a transition, but it's also making me think about I've maybe taken my profession too seriously and made it too much of my personality. So maybe now's the time for me to figure out like what I want to do after I'm done with my working career. Like once I retire, maybe this is the time I figure out what I want to do when I retire and work towards that. I don't know. A lot of thinking going on. A lot of like midnight 2 a.m. thinking, because I'm not a person that usually stays up late, and I've been staying up way late, but still getting up before 8 o'clock. I think the latest I've slept was like 8:30. Cody comes in and he'll wake me, like, no, he'll kiss me. He doesn't actually wake me up, because sometimes I think it's a dream. And I'm pretty sure he's still there, but he's not. So, anyway, that's enough of my mental instability. We're gonna go check out Value Village. Brittany and I went there before the party to kind of look at like some decorating things and stuff. We didn't have a lot of time, so we're gonna go walk through today. I'm looking for maybe some things to hang on the wall in the bedroom, maybe some frames. I'm kind of looking for like a piece of art that I can take the art out of, use the frame for the postcards, especially like the nature ones I think would look cool in like a rustic wooden frame. We'll figure it out. I did get that poster frame from Walmart, which was like $8. But I haven't fully developed the project in my head yet, because I do want to include some personal photos too. So we're on our way. Kiddo's in the back. We get him for 3 weeks in a row, so we gotta figure out something to do next week. Maybe we'll take like a little day trip to the beach or something. We should do that. So today's Veterans Day in real time. I don't know when a video is coming out. Can I tell you guys, I realize I'm not working right now, so I should have all the time in the world to do videos, and I do. I just can't force myself to do it. I'm in a state. But anyway, I went and hung out with my sister and my nephews today, played some board games. It was really good. And then they gave me this, which, if you guys can remember, looks a lot like our Harriet. Looks exactly like our Harriet, down to the eyes, right? So they gave me this and I put her up here, but I'm a little curious what the other cats would do if I put it on the floor. So I'm just gonna put it on the floor and we're just gonna see what happens. So don't touch that, sis. What is that, Shell? Oh my gosh, she sits down next to this thing. Chell is our most friendly cat. Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
Chell is our most friendly.
I think so.
Yeah.
She's pretty chill.
Chill, Chell. Aw, she saw Daddy. Hey, baby. Chell's very curious.